1 year ago today, some of the most gigantic waves ever seen on Lake Erie devastated the Edgewater Marina. Close to 100 boats sank or were destroyed. This marina never opened this past summer, and those west side suburbs, as you said, hit especially hard. And since then, 3 key changes have been made in responding to future superstorms.
It got pretty cold in the house.
Mary Ellen's Rocky River family had no power for 4 days, but it's the sound of Sandy she'll never forget.
The winds were stronger than anything I'd ever experienced in my life.
1,000 trees wiped out along the lakeshore communities, 500 of them in Bay alone. Many turned to warming centers after no power at home for more than a week. After Sandy, area mayors like Deborah Sutherland from Bay Village met with CEI leaders. The first big change, power companies now dedicate a contact person to smaller towns and will talk with fire chiefs and city service departments to pinpoint areas of immediate concern. Before Sandy, power crews focused on large grid areas without power, meaning small towns and villages were at the end of the line.
So that we don't have to wait now for teams to come in, 2 days later in order to clear our streets.
Secondly, while outage websites and smartphone alerts kept many people informed, Sandy was an eye-opener. Many senior residents don't use computers and only use landlines. Bay now keeps residents informed with reverse 911, something Mayfield Heights used during last week's snowstorm.
The Mayfield Heights Police Department is asking that you stay off the roadway.
You really have to communicate by every single method available, whether it's mobile signs, just simple things like paper.
And third, lakeshore communities and other local towns that never had a hurricane file before Sandy do now, with notes and plans for future superstorms.
At the end of the day, and thought, well, we didn't have what they had in, New Jersey.
Now, another problem 1 year ago today here in Northeast Ohio, so many power crews from the Buckeye State were sent out east to the East Coast ahead of the storm, left Ohio a little short-handed when the storm hit here. That meant all of the power crews coming in to fill those shoes here in Ohio from all over the country were not familiar with this territory at first, and that slowed things down according to a local city official. Live from Edgewater Park tonight, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.